on another scale, right? They certified it and verified it yesterday. It's a beautiful thing, right? Okay, the game is underway. I'm sorry about that. The game is underway. We're in the finals. You know already what happened with Migz Abir versus Gorman and Mike D from Long Island. Right, Long Island we consider the 6th borough, but then again they gotta fight for their rights because even though they're closer, Philly likes to consider himself the 6th borough. All right, so they're gonna have to have a fight to who the 6th borough. All right. Oh, that was gorgeous. All right, that was Tywan right there. Tywan right here is on the cover of the flyer. This is the Impact Pros U.S. Open. That's the flyer right there. Migz Tywan Nazir. That was a great shot. Scores 1-0. Tywan is in incredible shape right now, and he is leading his partner, and he's an inspiration to Nazir. And Nazir plays just like him. Nazir is like a clone of Tywan. It's like watching two Tywans on the court. Yeah. It's like watching two Tywans on the court. But when Tywan is playing sketchy, when he's playing questionable, Nazir picks up the pieces and closes out the game. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Nazir did play in a singles against Tywan in a Cleveland singles tournament by Freddie. On social media, he's known as Pray For Us. He throws these, what do you call it? Invitational tournaments? Invitational singles? Well, he threw one, and Nazir had to play his teacher and mentor Tywan. And Nazir was winning the entire game. Nazir was leading 18-10, 18-11, and he was about to close out the game. Tywan had to kick it into another gear. I don't know, maybe Tywan told him, listen, if you beat me, I won't teach you anymore. I don't know. But Tywan made the comeback, closed out the game 21-18. But Tywan, we all know, he's the golden child. He's a comeback kid. He's known for overcoming adversity. That's one of the things he's known for. And Nazir is doing the exact same thing. So right now we got a champion in Tywan. We got a champion in Migz. And hold it call. And they're both battling for supremacy right now. What happens is, in a few tournaments that Migz has come in a lot of finals of a lot of tournaments that he's come up short. Second place in the King of the Courts, which is nothing to complain about. So he's the number 2 ranked guy in that particular tournament. And then in the pyramid a few weeks ago, Lefty Henry had a singles pyramid tournament. And Migz made the finals. And Tywan made it to the finals. They put it out in the finals. Tywan's bracket, on the other hand, though, was stacked. Tywan had to go against Los.
I got 2-1. You in? I got 2-1. You in?
Tywan had to go up against Migz.
You got banana.
And Tywan had a crazy scare from Gary Zway from Allentown. Yeah, Gary, shout out to you. If you're listening right now from Allentown, Pennsylvania, because you caught rank and you gave Tywan the scare of the first round. Gary Zway was leading against Tywan, and he was crushing Tywan. And somehow, like I said earlier, Tywan overcame adversity, and he pulled out the game like 25-24 against Gary Zway from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Allentown, Pennsylvania has some quality players. A lot of people don't know about that right now. Some of them, they go on with their lives and they move away. In some cases, they move away and maintain and continue to play ball. Maxwell Guzman, one of the top players. I think he's like a 2-time King of the Court champion in Florida. He's actually from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Louis Gusto, a.k.a. Thor. I believe he swept 2020. I don't know if it was 2019 or 2020. He swept, I believe, the King of the Beach. And he swept the Florida King of the Courts. He's also from Allentown, Pennsylvania. So Steven Rodriguez, a.k.a. Slinky, he's also from Allentown, Pennsylvania. He didn't win those Florida tournaments, but he's definitely doing quality work in the game, in his skill set. and his results are up there. He's placing at the highest levels. And Florida has a large continuum of singles and doubles. But the thing is, it's spread out. Florida's a bigger place, and handball spread out further than it is in New York City. New York City, everything is compressed and condensed, and in a closer environment. Whereas Florida, you better use that car. You better fill up that car. If you got a Tesla, make sure it's fully charged, because you're going to need it. Because to go to a court, it took about 30 minutes, 45 minutes of driving, and that's how it works. It's a little different. Florida's definitely spread out. I was over there in Florida about a week and a half ago. I was trying, in the name of Impact Pro, to integrate big ball, one-wall handball into the casinos in the highlight courts, because the highlight courts are essentially handball courts. And they do a lot of gambling there. The highlight players there, the highlight sport right now is a dead sport. But the athletes are making around $200,000 a year. And I figured if I can get handball inside those casinos, in the front casinos in Florida, I can basically make our handball players have a career in the game. That was an outball right there. I mean, you got two out of 3 of the best in-shape guys in handball right now. Tywan and Migz are in the best shape, along with Dabo. But Dabo's not here today. Dabo wasn't going to make his presence. But these guys are in the best handball shape right now in the sport. Scores 5 serving 3. Serving good. I like the shirt. The shirt from the back says finalist. All shirts are respectable to the event that they're in right now. Oh, beautiful play by Migz. Quick recovery. He's playing the ref, baseball Chris. Makes a hold it call, a very professional call. Scores serving 5-3. Tywan and replay. Very accurate. They're going to expect Tywan and Nazir to heat seek on Abir. They're trying to do it, but because they use a flat hand style, they can't really get to attack Abir the way they want to. If they had hooks, if they had whips, it would be much easier to go after Abir. But because they're hitting with a flat hand style, they're not able to keep it on the right hand side of the court without risking hitting it out. So Tywan instantly makes the shot and goes to the left hand corner and catches Migz off guard.
Enfrente tuyo, Migz, enfrente tuyo.
Having an AB, one of the most primary functions you have to do is go after the B play, right? So if it was a mixed doubles, it'd be a man and a woman, you go after the girl. If it's an AB, you go after the B play. So it's no different, right? So it's a little sloppy, right? But the thing is, the flatter the hand, the flatter the style, the less you're able to break shooting. It's miscued on that. And Tywan scores. Scores 4 serving 5. Side out.
It's a weird. It's right now. It's like you get it early, look out, you come into the and go, yeah, and then you're like fucking holding a fucking brick. It's a weird thing.
Okay, so they call a timeout right now.
Don't put your life savings. Buy a few little things for $10.
I'm gonna move the camera. I can barely see anything. The camera a little bit right there.
Let's go.
Because you're on the right. It doesn't matter if they fucking sell it now. You're on the line.
My commentary is on point. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can't read your name because it's in Arabic, so I could just make it up. It's like,
Yo, Polly.
I don't know what it is.
The other bottom.
It's not written in Phoenician text. If it was written in Phoenician text, I would be able to understand your name, but your name looks really cool as is. Don't change a thing. I know that I met you in LA Fitness out there in Long Island. I believe you had a great left, but you broke your arm or something like that. Maybe your right hand. I remember you. And I told you when I saw you, oh, you got that crazy name on Facebook. You're the only handball player with this crazy Middle Eastern name that nobody can read. All right, well, what's up? What's up? Shout out to you. I can't remember your name, but I see your name, and if you wrote it in Phoenician text, I'll be able to read it. All right? Ball's about to be in play right now. What's up, Maurice? What's up? Beer is serving right now. The score is 5-7-4. This is the finals right now of the AD baseball quiz and lefty lows from 85 pounds. These guys are basically 85-pound legends. History, they give it back to the community, and this is a beautiful thing. The vibes are great here right now. We got a barbecue going, the crowd is looking beautiful. This is a great volley. Migz blows it right there. I was about to zoom in on Migz. What's up, Mikey from Magenta? What's good? What's good? Second server, 5-7-4. So this is going to expect us to go down to the wire. It's going to be a marathon game. Tywan is going after the B player. Nazir has been trained to go after the B player. Look how they're honing in on him. That was a close one right there. Abir and Migz trying to sell it, but it was out. It really was out right there. Let's take a look at the crowd right here. Okay, the crowd is watching. You know, right there. The crowd is watching. The score's 4-7-5. The ball was out. Great shot by Migz. It looks like somebody. I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching. I don't know if Tywan served from the weak side. Great play. Great athleticism and reflex. But Nazir covers the play. And like I said earlier, when Tywan comes up lacking, Nazir finishes the job. This is how it's supposed to be. Great playing. We're looking at two Taiwan. They basically switch sides, but stylistically there's no difference because they're dealing with two Taiwan. Tywan and his students play completely identical. Both of their games are completely stylized after Joe Thompson from Lincoln Terrace. If you look at an old video of maybe Veronica's videos or Lefty George's videos, you're going to see Joe Thompson. He plays exactly like Tywan, but the reality is that he came first. So his style was first. And Tywan's game was based on Joe Thompson's game. Joe was also an A player. He was a high-quality player. And he clearly inspired Tywan to play in that fashion. And Nazir is the third generation of that same exact style. Right here we have Impact Pro, July 10th. Pre-registration required. It's the U.S. Open right there. Lefty Pauly right there with his shenanigans. Impact Pro, July 10th. All right, right there, the evolution of the sport will begin with Impact Pro at this tournament. We're going to be taking this game to another level, another place. Here we go. The two guys, Tywan and Migz, are here in this flyer right here. You got Tywan, you got Migz, and Davito right there. Let me see if I can get it back there with a clearer shot. I'm going to bring it up there with a clearer shot. There we go. That looks a little clearer. All right. So they'll be representing at the U.S. Open on July 10th, powered by Impact Pro. Impact Pro, to better the sport of handball, has acquired Zariga Indoor Sports Complex to push handball into the next stratosphere. The score right now is 6-5. A lot of people scared for rain. That was a great shot that's here. Powering. These guys are massive with a flat Mexican style, front style of play. So if you didn't think another style of handball could compete with our style, if you didn't think that Mexicans with their version of sport, well, you're witnessing it now because Tywan Nazir play identical to those very same Mexicans, you know, and they're very successful. So if you ever seen the Matador playing Timbo, in the World Cup, the Matador actually won against Timbo in singles. I think his name is Isai, right? Using his Mexican fronton style. But it's really more of the sport called rebote, which is in Spanish. In English, that rebote means bounce. That's the sport that they play over there in Zacatecas, Mexico. So they have a very aggressive form of handball in Zacatecas, Mexico, called rebote, where they can run right up to the wall, like within 1 foot of the wall, and serve it from 1 foot of the wall. You know, and that guy El Matador, Isai, the dog, they call him in Spanish, perro. 6'7". He slammed in the World Cup against Timbo in singles, and then he also defeated Timbo in doubles. And he doesn't even really play our version of the sport anywhere near as much as our guys do. Just the same in Mexico, David Alvarez, a.k.a. Stitch, at a different World Cup in Colombia, defeating Iggy, one of our decent A players in singles, and he's a multi-wall competitor. He's a quality player, 3-wall, 4-wall, and 1-wall. Ignacio Acardi is really a strong player, and David Alvarez, a.k.a. Stitch, one of the top fronton players, not a rebote, but a fronton player. He defeated Iggy in the World Cup as well. So we got talent all over the world that play different forms of handball that can actually compete with us in our version of the sport. This guy Pro is seeking to exploit that. Right now the score in this game is 8-7. Sorry to lead you off. Tywan tries to go with a box out down the line and just comes up short right there. That was a nice try by Tywan. That was exactly what he was supposed to do. Scores 9-7. Migz Abir is leading. I'm going to tell you something. Migz messed up right there, but you see how Abir's keeping it cool? These are all Migz. Abir is going to keep Migz in check, because these are the lessons that has taught Abir. Right? So, Paul Martinez has taught Abir how to win and how to be a champion, and he is very level-headed, and he's going to keep Migz in the place he wants to be. Let him out. He went and shut up the party. Look at that beautiful pass, a V pass right there. That was fantastic. Let the guy go. Second man, 8-9. A great shot. Second serve, and he scored 8-9. Are they hanging the judge? Okay. Nas is going out. Player, but like I said, he just flashed out. But the better, he created an opening on the left hand side, and he went for it. He came up short. He missed two. He hit it out. Nas is playing really good. But that's Abir, fantastic left hand kill inspired by Paul Martinez. The GOAT right there. That was fantastic. It scores 10-7. Holding ball by baseball Chris. That was a professional call. He saw that they were about to go up into the clinch. He stopped it before it happened. He scored 10-7. Beautiful play by Migz. That's a great shot in 1-wall doubles. One of the team components is to shoot in front of yourself. I know in 3-wall and 4-wall that doesn't work like that. You gotta move out of the way, but in 1-wall, you have to stay still. And because of that, one of the best things you can do is shoot in front of yourself, or use your body as a wall essentially to lock your opponent on one side of the court while you hit it on the other side of the wall, which is your own body. Scores 11-7. Beautiful shot by Tywan. Tywan is involved in the slightest. He's very comfortable on the weekend side right there. Tywan's left is underrated. He has a great left. It's underrated. He doesn't do a lot of opposites, but in-game handball, his left is as good as they get. Nice try by Nazir. Unforced error. Getting him down. 8-11. Second server, he scores 8-7-11. Tywan is trailing right now. This isn't an unusual thing right now. Baseball plays all the lot. He confirmed it. This is an unusual thing for Tywan to be trailing right now. He can trail, and he has this ability. you can see right there, to make the comeback. And he will score point after point. You could have 19 to 10, 19 to 5. And there's this thing where Tywan just scores punches and bunches. He'll score 4 at a time, 5 at a time. Before you know it, it's 19 up. And you're so nervous and scared that by the fact that he came back, you completely collapse and he closes out the game. This is a normal occurrence in Tywan's game. Beautiful play by Migz right there. And Abir follows up with, if that was Street Fighter, that would be the Dragon Punch. That would be the, that was it right there. So you just saw it from Abir. 11 serving 9. Very tense. Tywan is seeking Abir. He's targeting Abir. But as you can see, because the shots are flat, it's more difficult to do pinpoint accuracy with a flat shot. Tywan does not hook. Excuse me, I stand corrected. You get a chop right there. He's chopping the ball right there. Those are the type of things you need to do in order to beat things right here. Great play by Nazir right there. They forced Abir into the front, and once he was in the front, they shot right at him. He was a human target.
That's the thing. I feel like
Abir saves it. That was a terrible save.
I think I was
They're going to have to compensate for this. Oh, he took that from me. Let's see, this is a very tense drama is building right now. Everybody's waiting. Everyone was waiting to cheer on a roller. All right, Migz came out short right there. If he would have rolled that out, this crowd would have been erupted right there. The energy is electric. What was that sound over there?
what? Oh, it's the last one.
The sound was the sound of the barbecue being turned off. I guess I won't be eating hamburgers today. Once again, everybody, the U.S. Open of Handball Singles Tournament, July 10th, will be held in Queens. The first place, second place. Prizes all the way down to 8th place. Everything goes good this year, solid. Next year, the prize will increase exponentially. So ultimately, the first place prize will be $10,000. So it's in good interest that I put in the work to make sure that the outcome, is where it should be.
What it took to get. And now they're like, it's just happening.
Have a little timeout right now. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I must have missed the game because Lowe and Ryan they came up short. They lost the left catcher. And I don't know who was Garman. They lost in convincing fashion. He was the top player, considered by most to be the best doubles player in the game today. But he lost in convincing fashion in this tournament. Queuing on that right there. He's got to keep it together. His partner appears to be totally calm and relaxed in the moment. Abir is looks like he's gonna be the hero. So long as he doesn't get caught in front, he has to play a smarter game. Because both Migz and Tywan, neither one of these guys hit hooks, spins, or cuts for them in front. And it remains to be seen. Oh, that was a gorgeous shot. They have a different style. What happened was, you know, they kept their bearings, and you know, you didn't. You know what I mean? They were able to maintain their strategy, their discipline, and you weren't. They were able to kick it into another gear, and you couldn't match that gear. You know what I mean? There's a lot of justification for something like that. Playing by Tywan. Essentially passing the ball to his partner as if it was basketball, and Nazir shooting it. Migz is intense right now. Migz is looking to push and create a floater. Oh, that was great right there. Yeah, Migz is looking to push and get a floater so he can close out the play. The score right now is 14-7-13. We are in the second part of, we're actually in the beginning part of the third trimester of the game.
Let's go, babies. All right.
The crowd is really enjoying this right now. They're feeling some type of way about it.
Let's go, Ty.
Really, the crowd is really invested in it right now. The crowd is really invested. Everybody's enjoying themselves right here.
Time to stack some wigs. Shoot.
Second serve right
5-3.
now, according to Baseball Chris.
Let's just play.
Okay, there's a little bit of discussion happening about some discrepancy in the
Ty,
play.
just snatch some wigs.
I'm not sure what it is.
Don't give them time to do all
But
that.
Abir is confirming that if you're questioning my abilities, I can do it again. Great playing by Nazir. Great backup by Abir. Great setup by Tywan. And Migz, the sharp shooter, the hot shot, closing out that play in, I don't want to say stunning fashion because we're kind of expecting it from him at this point. Migz shoots. Migz has a really big, unusually large sweet spot for shooting. He has a big shooting range. Great playing by Nazir. Oh, they called and the play stops. We just had a big conversation about that calling before the play occurred, before the play finished. Great play by Migz right there. Keeping it simple, saving his energy, getting a nice easy point. 17-13. Chris calls hold it. 17-13. Hold it called and confirmed by Baseball Chris. Legitimate call. No need for debate there. 17 serving 13. One long. And it is.
As it stands, Migz got the best left in the game right now. And he's winning right now.
Yeah, this is another topic of discussion. You know, in handball, we have little side games.
Let's go, baby.
We have little alternate games that actually increase the ability of your skill set. One of them is opposite when you play your weekend versus someone else or someone else on
There you go. Let's go, one at a time. Let's go, Nas.
The discussion that
Step five back.
opposite
Let's go straight to game.
in the game right now. Scores 13-7-18. Nazir and Tywan is trailing Nazir at the outside. Tywan is giving confidence in him and is believing in Nazir. That's a very logical hold it right there. It's a quality hold it. Okay, there's cramps happening. Migz need mustard. You need some mustard, bro. He doesn't need mustard. Get that boy some pickles. Get that boy some pickle juice. What happens is that Migz has endured a few wars in this tournament. When you have a tournament in one day and you finish in one day and you have multiple matches of anything, any tournament, doesn't matter if it's handball or boxing or mixed martial arts, that's called an Iron Man.
Why you do
tournament.
that?
You have it all in one day. Normally, other tournaments, they don't necessarily finish in one day.
So when they hit him, it's not going
a
to fall
sport
over.
where injuries can occur. They'll have it over the course of months, over the course of, they'll complete the tournament within a year and a half, 2 years.
You don't really want to know because I'm like, I want you to know that from my camp.
But if it's a non-violent sport, you can do it over the course of different days. Okay, they're back in play. Migz is looking a little tight. Oh, they're gonna make Migz move. Migz is looking a little tender. He's looking a little tender right there. His movement, I don't like it. Right there. He's moving around. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, wow. He benefited from one of the deficiencies of this card, which has been
Right, Ty, let's go, baby. One at a time.
situation, and that is the crack, the floors. Yeah, the ball has been hitting the floors nonstop, game after game after game. In this particular game, it hasn't happened, and in the last game, it didn't happen. It had no effect. But those were the exceptions throughout the entire tournament. That crack, the short line, made the difference between a winner and a loser. 13-18, that was a great serve by Tywan. I was going to say Nazir. I didn't even recognize the difference. They play so much alike. 13-18. Tywan completely steps over the short line of that serve, gaining an unfair advantage on his serve. But it converts into a replay.
That's great that didn't come through.
Migz looked exhausted.
Migz is looking tender right now. And Abir's going to have to hold him up. Only the spirit of Paul Martinez is going to keep Abir alive. Great playing. Great playing right there. You see Abir is playing patient and consistent. Low risk, high percentage ball. And that paid off dividends right there. As Nazir was impatient and went for a high risk play right there. He went Nazir going for a high-risk play, coming up short, and that keeps him. What's the game? 21-25. 21 game. Okay, so this game, this finals championship game, will go straight to 21. It will not be going to 25. Okay, so they got a little timeout. Abir is hyped right now. He's pumped. I believe he'll do okay so long as he's not kept guessing. He needs to have room to swing. If they draw him to the front and keep him flat-footed, they're going to make Abir pay. But if Abir can fall back to the straddle line and not get baited into the front, I believe Abir's confidence will pay off more dividends. And it will produce positive results and keep Migz confidence where it needs to be in order for him to build up this game. Because this game is going to be decided by Migz. Abir is doing everything that he's supposed to do, everything that he needs to do. Migz is fighting to do the same. Migz is fighting to do the same.
Give him one. I didn't give him one.
Jesus. That was kind of hard.
Sign up. You got Cash App, Zelle. It's all on the information. I'm through. We're looking forward to see you there.
I want to go through it. I'm letting people run.
No, we're looking forward to seeing you there.
I don't play at all. Once I play,
You better play.
People to try to beat you. Figure it out. Take bromelain. Take bromelain. It's a drug. And it does the same thing. No inflammation.
Can you like measure me a picture? Can you measure me a picture of her wrist? Message me.
Do it today and I'll send it to you.
And I'm getting checked up on if I'm you, work, I'll be in the jacket.
There's a jackhammer. It's construction.
I'll start
Bump.
break the ass. I break the
You just said that. No, he may be the demolition guy. What is it for me?
All right, so I got my talk. No, we gotta talk.
Okay, here we go, right now.
No, that's cool. Yes, Sariga.
Hold it called and confirmed by Abir is feeling really good and confident right now. That confidence can get broken and shaken. And if Tywan Nazir target him, look at that. And they did.
That was a good try.
I was just discussing that right now with the fans at home. That they can break and shake. Abir's confidence is sky high. All the lessons that he's learned from Paul have gotten him into a place where he's totally ready to see the championship. We want to thank you, Paul Martinez, for being the GOAT and teaching Abir a great serve right there. Abir is totally confident. Nice, he's playing high percentage ball right there. Really high percentage ball. That's fantastic. Nothing crazy, and Migz takes the lead right there and balls it, and it's confirmed. And Migz makes that spike.
Yeah, it's really good game.
Scores 19, 7, 13. Migz wins this. This is a really big deal. Everything played. Oh, wow, Nazir almost.
That was a good try. Good try.
Right
That was a great try.
He's picking the ball up, but right now, it's a match point.
Hold it.
Holding called. We're going to be match point. Migz didn't call. Point game, 7-13. Great by Nazir. Intensity and the drama. Got a replay right there.
Yeah.
This is nothing to Tywan. This is a normal situation. Point game, 7-13. Migz closes out, all is well and good. What happens is that Tywan has this strange knack to making a comeback from these types of deficits. Hold it called and confirmed. Migz is a great sportsman. He doesn't argue much. That didn't go his way, but you don't see him arguing too much about it.
game, serving 13.
Point game, serving 13, match point. Great serve by Migz. Great Migz comes up short. Migz comes up short. Could have ended the game, but this is exactly what I'm referring to. The Golden Child, a.k.a. Tywan Cook, is known for overcoming.
Crazy right now.
Expect him to put the pressure on right now. Expect him to make a big run. Expect to make drama occur. But if Migz takes him down and closes him out with a beer, then I'm wrong. But this has been the most consistent.
You record all these games?
Right? This is a great opportunity for another opportunity for Tywan.
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know. I just watched that.
He's Nazir's mentor. And Nazir right now is in a great place, in a great direction, with a great mentor.
I don't want to be stressed. Every time I see it, I just get pissed off. I'm like crazy.
He's fantastic. He's in great shape. He has a good mentality.
Hey, do you guys have Instagram?
And so that's exactly what you want. You want people to be like and have a role.
Yeah, that's true.
Because these are basically essentially 11 lessons in life. Life lessons. Whatever you do with a sport, you have to do it out.
You get a lot of following.
So whatever you represent,
So that's what I design.
you will represent life.
You ever have
In the hardest times,
I just love him.
lack of integrity and dishonesty, then when life gets tough, you're going to lose your integrity, you're going to lose your honesty, you're going to lose your morality. And that's an easy thing.
Exactly. Don't look crazy.
But you can learn lessons in this game, in handball, within days about somebody else. Then it would take you months or years to discover in any other way. And you would have to move in with them to find out about some of these characteristics. But
And I feel like I was in it.
in handball, you will discover these virtues or lack of in days. Here we go. Here went for a low percentage, high risk shot, impatient, came up short, and now there's one down.
He's not running. He's not running.
It's getting dramatic. Tywan's left is not to be toyed with. The game is on right there. What?
I mean, I could pick it up.
I believe Tywan is that on double bounce.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
It's nice being mysterious.
Great playing by Abir. Expect Abir to be attacked. They got Abir in front. As you can see, they're drawing Abir to the front.
They could make a comeback like right now.
This is exactly what they want. They want to draw Abir to the front of the court and keep Abir flat-footed so that they can heat seek on. And look, in a turn of events, Abir is pulled into the power side. And that's not where he wants to be. He expects Migz to lead him to the finish line. He expects to follow through. And he was stuck leading right there. That's not where he wants to be. He scored 16-7-20. That was a great shot by Migz. That was a great shot by Migz right there. Great low-risk play. What happened? I don't know what happened. A technical was called right there. Baseball Chris is calling a technical. Tywan and Nazir. A technical penalty has been called on
My opinion is that the ball is here.
Baseball Chris confirms they are out. Some type of illegal play happened while I was busy running my mouth.
So if he's not in, like say if he doesn't, and then but if he's
The odds are really against Tywan right now. Abir is playing really safe. He's playing really safe. He's playing low risk, high percentage ball. Score is way off. Rookie's asking me, signaling to me, was that technical justified? And I'm telling him I don't know, I missed it. It was 14, something else. Great playing by Migz. Migz is playing really good. He's got it all over the place. And he closes out the game. And Migz and Abir Rahman take first place. And this is one of those wild cards right there. This is one of those wild cards. As you can see, Migz is on the front of the flyer. Migz is one of the top 3 singles players.